Yeah, so I already have like all of it recorded of how the last week has been and how they've had like 14 homeless people just chilling outside of Walmart. And now tonight, with the painting of the story of like there's only one person and it's me, the scumbag that just tried to get me kicked out of the Walmart property, aka protection or whatever they are. I'm very excited for the fact that he's going to lose his job, and for the trash that tries to play this kind of game. Like I said, eventually people like me figure that shit out, and then you just keep it all recorded. So less than a week ago, they had like 15 people out here, and I am going to have someone check in. I guarantee you 2 weeks from now, they will have 15 people sleeping on this lot again. Um, so they're fucked, and I'm sending it to corporate. Shouldn't have kicked me out tonight. Can't kick me out. I could stay if I want, and I could take it all the way to like being incarcerated and everything. And I would make a shit ton of money, but they're shit bags, and I don't have time for shit bags. So I'd rather just see them get unemployed, be stuck out here themselves, and then they can bitch and complain when they have to sit out here. And it's actually going to be really fucking hilarious when they have to sit out here, which will be very soon. Fight back, guys. Don't give up. Don't let fucking losers who are just mad that they're ugly come at you. Take them down. And I hate to say it this way, as far as mercy and compassion, is you want to be merciful, you want to be compassionate. But if people are fucking with you, it doesn't matter how much smaller they are than you, if they're bigger than you, whatever it is. It's not bullying. If you got a bug that's bothering you, squash it.
All right, so I found out. I was trying to figure out why there were some people that were mad that I thought they were mad about what I was broadcasting about, right? I thought they were mad about the topics on the live stream. No, it turns out they're mad because I was getting set up and I was not at the campsite when everything went down. And the plan was to have me at the campsite when everything went down and have me take the fall. When I don't have anything to do with them, I don't know them. They were going to say that they know me for years, blah, 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 that I'm mentally unstable and just try to make $300. It's freaking druggies. Go figure. That's another piece of it. What are you doing putting all my people on drugs? What is with all these drugs? Do you realize how ineffective we are when we do drugs? Drugs are bad. And that's coming from me, saying that something's bad. So can you do me a favor and just try and figure out how to cut drugs out of your life, because they're making you extremely pathetic and ineffective. And right about now, I think we could use things that are a little more effective, if you catch my drift. Oh, and I'll say this to you. For those of you that are giving me drama over saying that I hate drugs, and I'm saying about a mature, responsible lifestyle, and you're like, well, that makes you sound religious and this. No, it actually doesn't. Because from the beginning of all this, the whole idea was to create a better world where we're doing the things that are common sense without having to answer to people who don't care about us. All right? So you being what you think is rebellious, all you're doing is ignoring how things started and how things are supposed to be to begin with. And that if you want this to be sustainable and continue to enjoy yourself, you got to be more responsible about it. And I get it. It's the way they live. I get it. We hate them. But we don't. They hate us. There's a difference. All right? So chill out. Get off the drugs. Remember what the old schools say. Or realize you're going to end up answering to some of us. And all this enjoyment you're having, all that you think that belongs to you, and that you've had it for so long, we're coming to collect. Now, I'm not kidding. Check the username. And see you soon. Alright, so we're going to do another video. Promised you guys that I'd be posting stuff. I don't really feel like it. But my foot's broke. Thankfully, the cruiser showed up and took care of all that trash. Pun intended. And, well, unfortunately, I didn't even get to connect with my contact. At least on an official basis. But I will. It'll just have to be off to, I'm irate. People just don't get it. But, like I said, I do my absolute best. It's just, I don't know what happened, I can't say I've been on this planet all that long. I mean, I could say, but I'm not. But what I am saying is that I cannot believe how lax and lazy everybody has become. You know, like there's a day when I could trust, you know, let's just say my brothers. I could trust a job getting done. I could trust that they didn't need to, you know, fly somewhere else, go somewhere else to accomplish something that had to get done. That they could get it done where it's supposed to get done. And no, we're sitting here and everything is the way that it is, falling apart. And it's practically like it's on purpose. And it's bugging me. Because whether people agree or not, what you don't understand is the whole plan for all this from the beginning was for it to be like paradise, like heaven on earth, the new world. So all this that's going on it's not a part of that plan at all. Not in the slightest, at least not for those of us that, or for the people that built that plan, you know, is that it's not that way. But I guess we're just letting things go and maybe rebuilding later. I don't know. All I know is I'm an old soul, I'm tired, and I don't like what I see. I'm disappointed. So take that in stock and please do a little better. Because as I move out of this area, if I come back ever again, I sure hope that things are in a better state. I sure hope. Because there's a schedule to keep here about how things are going. And as much as I enjoy the view, I don't pay for cable anymore. So let's get to it. Quick note. If I ever say that I'm coming back to Florida, shoot me. Do not ever let me come back to this disgusting state. Ever. You know what? As I'm heading west, I'm going to make it one of my goals. I'm going to fuck a Disney princess. You mark my words. I'm not kidding you. I'm going to go through Orlando, and one of them chicks that is one of the Disney princesses at Disney, yep, it's going to happen. Mark my words. You don't believe me? I'll get a picture. I'll get a picture and an autograph. I'm not doing it for any of you guys, actually. It's really something I want to do. I'm just telling you about it. Yeah. Alright. Bye. As far as the jobs thing, like, you guys will see this posted. I didn't even get to post it yet. But it's kind of been that way for a while, where, like I said, it's just, I got to get where I got to get to and do what I got to do. So pretty much anybody that gets in the way, I just make sure, they get moved out the way. And set a little bit of an example just to make sure that I keep getting to do what I need to do. But ironically, what ends up happening is I have people who want to take advantage of that situation, and I say absolutely, no problem. So the people that end up giving me issues are usually people that don't want their job anymore, or people, I'm not even kidding you, like COs, DOs, law enforcement, like sheriffs, police officers, people that are just regular employees working these different companies. People that get in my way, I take their job. I don't play at all. Like, do not get in my way. If I was breaking your policy, it would be one thing. But if I'm not breaking your policy and you're interrupting my day, you're costing me money. And the money I'm making from what I'm doing is way more than your entire paycheck in a year. Do not get in my way. Is the money going in my pocket? No, but it's my money. So the point is, ironically, I say that, and what's been happening is this whole reverse engineer situation where people have been showing up who don't want their jobs. I'm not even kidding. I never know which is which, and I don't really care. But either way, I mean, kudos to the people who don't really want their jobs, and then they end up with a severance package or something to that effect. Good for you. But like I said, I always try to look on the positive. So there's a positive for you. And another thing for you is I'm going to help describe to you how petty American society has become, okay? So like with all the things that I do and how all the things go, right? Barely bothers anybody. People start getting bothered all of a sudden, but you want to know why? Kid you not. It's because I dicked down one of their locals. I'm not even kidding you, because I fucked one of their locals. You could be the biggest prick in the world, and people were like, oh, it's so cool, you're famous, it's this, that. But you have sex with one of their local women, and oh my God, they hate your fucking guts. Like, it's done, it's over, everything is lost, and they're just like, they're all fucking jealous, or they're all like, they're like, well, who are you? Are you going to live here? Are you going to stay here? Are you going to build a family? And I'm like, they just approached me for sex and they were hot. And they're like, oh, blasphemy. And I'm like, 2023. And they're like, SJW. And I'm like, no, I'm red blood. And the point is, the bus is here. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Now I'm properly caffeinated. So you put caffeine in me, I turn into a wild man. We're gonna have some fun in this broadcast. Just gotta wait for things to pick up. We're at 185. Thank you for being here. Pia, thanks for the duck box. T, welcome to the broadcast. What's happening? How are you? And I need to shave up a little bit. I'm turning into a beast. Yeah, I'm starting to get. I have not been this scruffy in a while. I didn't realize I got this scruffy. Alright, I'm gonna take a look here. As promised. Aw, you're adorable. Yes, thank you. Okay. Kenny, welcome to the broadcast. Welcome. You have to remember, I did grow up country, but I have become a West Coast boy. Alright, they flipped me. They took me. Alright, it fits the industry. So, we all find our place in this world, and mine just happened to be in the opposite place of where I grew up. So, be true to yourself, and don't give up on your dreams. Like, literally, where I'm sitting right now, this area is very similar to the area that I grew up in. And, you know, so many people would say about escaping where they grew up or this or that, and I never saw it that way. You know, for me, it was always missing home and, you know, loving home. Thank you for the rose, Pia. But wanting to go out and, you know, just to do what I wanted to do. And I did, you know, and now I do long term. But there's no place like home. Yeah, that's absolutely true. So, you know, if there's something you're pursuing or something you want to do, don't give up on it. Don't. No matter what it takes, don't give up on it. If you feel like you are not where you're supposed to be or you're not doing what you're supposed to be, keep pushing whatever direction makes you feel more yourself until you are where you're supposed to be and you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. When I say no matter the cost, I mean, guys, if only you knew some of what I've sacrificed to keep doing what I do. And it's really gonna depend on what your commitment is to what you do and how much it matters to you. Like, I have had to give up everything and everyone to be able to keep doing what I do. And I love what I do more than all the rest of that, which some people agree with, some people don't. But it's better that I do what I do and love what I do than live a lie, you know? So it's always better to live your truth, no matter what the truth is. My gosh, one fly, one singular fly. And it's driving me nuts. I'm about to attack this fly. Thank you for the two gold beans. Thank you. Spike Spiegel, welcome to the broadcast. How are you, Spike? I remember you. Zach Weber, welcome on. I remember you. Ascend, welcome to the broadcast. How old am I, if you don't mind me asking? It's a secret. It's a secret because I literally saw like 6 sheriffs in the past half hour. So, I'm kidding. I don't know. I'm ageless. How old am I? I don't know. You tell me. How old am I? How old do you think I am? I'm very, very, very old. Very old soul. How old do you think I am? Mine goes, you need a small RV. I do need a small RV.
what I really need is to meet someone that creates content and is like a travel vlogger, like I used to do. And I could just go travel with them and show them all my tips and tricks and all my, like I got like a master level on it. And I could just travel with them and freaking, if I want to go on vacation, I could just hop in an RV with them and go have a good time. Like, you would not believe the amount of knowledge I have on the topic of travel vlogging. I would not believe it. Like, I was literally making a living. So, and no, COVID didn't ruin it. I walked away so that I could do regular stuff. That's, because I want to get into it. I am actually, as soon as I get home, I'm going to start doing acting and all that kind of stuff. And I have no idea what I'm doing. But I didn't have a clue what I was doing when I started travel vlogging. I didn't have a clue. I'm a learn as I go type of person. People, you can't do that. You watch me do it. Say I can't do it. I'm going to show you. And I'm not really going to show you because I move so fast you can't keep up to watch. But those of you that do, kudos. Kelly Boy, welcome to broadcast. Real, welcome to broadcast. Cash from the broadcast. That's it goes. Who's talking? They're employees. I'm chilling in a coffee shop. So there's people that are chatting and working. Yeah, it's kind of nice, isn't it? Like, you hear them actually chatting and getting along and working as a team and getting excited when tips show up. I don't know if you guys heard that, but they go, $1 tip. And that was actually pretty cool, in my opinion. That's also a sign of a good manager. You don't always get good team cohesion like that. But it's pretty obvious that these people work good as a team. And for me personally, when I'm hanging out somewhere, I like to be somewhere that I can enjoy myself and there's like good positive vibes going on. And it's not just like, so this is where I'm at right now. I'm really liking it. And I also, oh my gosh, guys, I was on the bus and there was, by the way, the sheriffs are tracking me, which is fine. They just want to make sure that I'm okay. Because I had somebody, and here, I just wish you guys would stop saying stupid stuff in the broadcast, because you get the law enforcement worry, and they start having to spend their resources looking out for me, because they get no offense, I'm not saying you guys are paranoid, I'm saying, trust me when I say, you do not have to worry about me. I have had international criminals out for me. I'm telling you that I am not going to have some dude walk up and hurt me. It's not going to happen, alright? Statistical probability is like 0, I swear to you. And I know the math, all right? It's what I do. I have to know the odds of my survival out here to be out here. But my point is that somebody said on broadcast, they go, you're not going to make it out of Florida alive. And that was, so what I'm going to say to you is shut up. Like, stop saying that stuff, because even if you think it's funny or whatever you think it is, you scare people. And then when you scare people, they get worried for me. And when they get worried for me, then I'm having to deal with the sheriffs being all around, which is fine, except it's a major cock block. If I'm going to be completely honest, it's pretty hard to find a date when there's a sheriff on the corner watching my every move, and they don't realize that it's to make sure that I'm safe, not to, be investigated or anything. Like, they don't know the difference. The chicks don't know the difference. But my point is, I was sitting on the bus, and I was going to say hi to this chick that I saw on the bus. And I was like, mesmerized. Like, I thought she was so attractive, I was mesmerized. And I was going to say hi, and then I saw that I was being tracked, and I backed off. And I wish I didn't. I wish I just said hi anyway. But I could see that it was like a yellow flag for her. Like, it was obvious to her that they were following me. And I was like, all right, well, there goes that. So I missed out on that opportunity, but yeah, I'm a lot more bummed than I would like to admit. She was cute, but it's alright. I digress, I progress, and I get over it. Anyway. Jason, welcome to broadcast. Evelyn, Toons, thanks for liking the broadcast. Let's go. Ageless, we should all guess. Yes. The Baddie, welcome to broadcast. AFMR, welcome to broadcast. Pomara says that's a great idea. As it goes, can life is the best. Van life is the best. Van life is the best.
Looks for open broadcast. TK, welcome to broadcast. No man living. Yes, Pia goes, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Aries, welcome to broadcast. You'd be a great actor. You're very charismatic. Thank you. I never thought that my life was going to go in the direction of media. I really didn't. And then travel vlogging and doing that kind of thing was one thing. But like mainstream media, like if you met me when I was a kid, it's the furthest thing, like acting and whatnot is the furthest thing that you would ever have thought that I would ever get into. And it's just, as I continued to, grow up and come out of my shell and become more myself per se, and not, and I don't mean some alternative version of me that I mean like for real, like I didn't put on any extra layers. Like I just started taking layers off socially and being more me. And it turns out that I'm more media driven. And I grew up on a farm. I grew up farming, but it's what I'm into. It's what I like to do. So, just follow whatever your truth is. Seriously, you really should. And if it leads you towards farming, then go farm. It don't matter what your background is. If you find a passion in something, you should pursue it. Lado, welcome to broadcast. That's a good man life. Yeah, that was pretty good. Can't even talk. I know, right? Mars, welcome to broadcast. That's a good. Fugitive. Yeah, I know, right? I'm not though. It feels like it sometimes, just because of culture, but I'm not. No, I actually. Comparatively, I get a lot of flack in my industry because I actually, and mostly because my friends are just jealous. I get along with law enforcement for the most part. I get really mad about it because they don't like law enforcement, and I personally, I don't mind them. They don't really bother me, so I don't know why I should not like them. What I do try to do, like I've always been raised to take care of things in-house. Like it's not you call the cops last resort. It is you don't call the cops, because why do you call the cops? Like, where I grew up, you didn't need them. You didn't need them for the kind of stuff where people would call them. Or at least rarely, So, anyway. I think when we start using them too much, it is when things start to go bad. But anyway, personal opinion. But Myra goes, are you in that special program that... No, I'm not in witness protection. I was offered witness protection, and I turned it down. And I said, I got my own connections. I'll save your money. And then I told them what I wanted and said. And then I said, you're also not getting information from me, but you're also going to give me what I want. Or your people are going to find out about this stuff that you did. And then they're like, all right, here you go. I'm like, all right, cool. So, play your angles, people. Play your angles. Feds. Yeah, I know you're talking about feds. That's another thing. People get scared of the feds because they're so serious. But when you come at them from the right angle, they could get you pretty much anything in the country that you need, literally. So you could complain, or you could find a way to work with them. They're very effective, and they work really quickly. Quicker, there's some third-party sources that I work through that move slower than the feds, and the feds are slow. No offense, but comparatively, they are rather quick for certain things that either way normally take a long time. Menace, welcome to broadcast. Tunes, ID, Tommy Gunn, welcome to broadcast. Jess, welcome to broadcast. Let's go. I still have my converted Sprinter. Just use it for low road trips now. Kind of just sits around. That's awesome. That sounds pretty cool. Mara, welcome to broadcast. I'm scared of feds. They set up Trump. That's the thing, though, is they didn't set up Trump. Trump actually did it. Did they kind of put him in a position to get caught? Yes, but he actually did. He actually did it. So, you got to understand that although he was a really good president, he was massively disrespectful to us as a society, and he kind of like stepped all over us, and he really did. People just don't know it yet. We're not going to find out for another 2 to 3 terms how much damage he did to our country. On a social level, like on an economic level, he. Hey, thank you. You're welcome. Yeah, she's cute as hell too. But I'm gonna move on. Anyway, what was I? Yeah, no, I like to give credit where credit is due. There aren't a lot of people dumb enough to cross me. So if I say something good about somebody I want to say something good about, it sticks, and we don't. I don't play that game. I take that kind of stuff real serious. Susan Richards and that kind of sits around. Instead of Trump, like I said, Trump did a lot of damage to the social part of our economy. I don't know. I don't have the brain power to describe what I'm trying to say to you right now. But money-wise, he did really good for us. So either way, he's going to prison, as far as I know. I don't know if they got to that part yet, but from what I was told, is they're pretty dead set on making sure he goes to prison. Prez, welcome to the broadcast. But Meyer says I'm talking about 1/6. Please set my brother into the Capitol. I don't understand what you're saying, and I don't know if I really. Is this something I want to know? What you're about to tell me? Because if you're about to tell me a piece of information that could be unsafe for me, don't tell me. Alright, so we're at 210 in the broadcast. Appreciate you guys. We are still not at the point yet where I could be liking this stuff, so it's alright. Sarah, welcome to the broadcast. You slipped down in there, I didn't see you. Aiko, welcome to the broadcast. How are you? Yo, Aiko, my that woman that I technically wasn't with, or whatever the heck, was coming at me with a vengeance. She was not supposed to be talking to me, just because of the path that I'm on, and she's over here like breaking rules, causing me problems, and she's asking about you. I'm not kidding. I don't know what this woman's deal is. She's got another man. She left me behind, and she's still asking me who I'm talking to like it's any of her business. But that is what it is. Jeremy, welcome to the broadcast. I can talk about this. He went to some probation period. Oh wow. Well, he's lucky. Most people that go to prison are there for at least 2 years. So he got pretty lucky. Did he go to jail, like a detention center, or did he go to prison? Because there is quite the difference. Jayhan, welcome to the broadcast. But like I said, when something matters to you, you're going to be invested, no matter how tough it gets. Could I say that I ever thought that I would end up in prison over my career? Absolutely not. Would I say that I'm proud to say that I didn't give up on my career regardless of the threat of prison? Absolutely. Do what you got to do to keep doing what you do, and never give up. And never does actually mean never. Till death do you part. If you don't love it like it's your own kid, it's not going to make it. Your career won't make it, your whatever it might be. If you have something that matters to you that much, then you just you give your all. Like I said, I get to pay the bills. There's a lot that I'm going to miss out on, though. You know, I get to pay the bills, but I'm going to be missing out on a lot. Give me 2 seconds.
Thank you so much. Nisha, she needs somebody that want to get the
He was only charged with a misdemeanor. Yes, he went to FCMA. Wait a second. So from what you're telling me right now, you're telling me he was charged with a misdemeanor, went to a federal prison, and then was on a year probation after 2 months in a prison. None of that makes any sense at all. Emily G, welcome to broadcast. Good morning. Carter Girl, welcome to broadcast. Yeah, what you're telling me right now does not add up. I'm not lying. I'm not saying you're lying. I'm not in the slightest am I accusing you of lying. I don't think you're lying to me. I'm simply telling you that what you're saying about the situation and how it went for him does not make any sense. I believe you that it went that way, but it doesn't make any sense. It's surprising. Yeah, absolutely surprising. Excuse me. Where it goes, it was a federal crime, that's why he went to FCI for misdemeanor. Wait. But like not a felony. That's weird. Most of the time if you commit a federal crime, they charge you with a felony. Like it oftentimes goes right hand in hand. Anyway, good for him. In my opinion. Goff, Ely. Lake Alaska, he received the same sentence. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I knew that if I broadcasted now, it would be stagnant and things would be quiet. It's like 11 o'clock is 11 till 12 is like the best time, at least for lunchtime. But we started a little early. I got a half a mind to get back on that bus and sit there and see if any other few chicks hop on. Super creepy, but I'm a white boy in the middle of nowhere. Got nothing else to do. But I am gonna, like I said, I gotta get out to like Orlando or something. Oh, that was the question. That's why I named the broadcast was Orlando or Daytona. I've already decided on Orlando, but I figured I'd see what your opinions were. Jupiter, welcome to the broadcast. Yeah, I'm probably gonna I'm gonna end up having to fly a sign or something. Catch a ride. Because I can't walk all the way out there. I could. But I'm really trying not to. Orlando has the Nazi stuff going on right now at Disney. Please explain. Yo, boss woman. Alright, give me a second. Yeah, give me like 2 seconds.
Oh, I don't know all these people. I can stay here for a time. I'm not too sure. Well, I'm not only in the car and I can push my daughter's birthday, but nobody really has a car here, baby.
Alright.
You never know.
They're all supposed to be, man. Put it on Facebook.
Yeah, your fans or somebody else.
Well, that's what it is. Is it? They don't. Not since going mainstream. Beforehand, they would. When things were grassroots, they would. But now it's like I get a lot of flack for like they're trying to call me a sellout and this and that. You know how it goes. So they'll still watch everything I'm doing, but they'll. I didn't sell out. I just like that's the whole idea. You know, that's why you do it, is to take it to the real places. You know, that's the whole point of doing it. ID, thanks for the follow. Dr. Who goes, what's up? How are you doing? I'm alright. I'm trying to get out to California. One step at a time. Fred Rodriguez, welcome to the broadcast. Adam Moore, welcome to the broadcast. Five, welcome to the broadcast. Alright, so what's our next step here? What do you guys want to do? Because I don't really know what to talk about at this point. At 2:16 the broadcast, and I don't even know what to talk about. No one wants to speak to you. I'm talking to you. You're my broadcast. I'm answering your comments. I'm going to answer every single comment, but I do my best to answer every single one. I try to filter through them and make sure I'm answering ones that people are really, you're saying something. Alright. I'm just sitting here thinking to myself, oh, I didn't grab a freaking ticket when I got off that bus. I knew, what, one thing I will not miss is the transit system here. What is it, Suncoast? Oh my gosh, are they douchey? I'm safe to say that out loud, but I swear, they're so douchey. Like anything they can squeeze you off of, they do it, and they all think they're special. And it's so weird. Ugh. I can't stand the bus system here. I can't. If they weren't so cool when it comes to the fares and whatnot, I would have such an issue. But they're actually on a subject of money, they're cool, which is the one way to my heart. So all right. Lori P, welcome to the broadcast. Etsa goes New Orleans. Yeah, I will probably be going through New Orleans. I'm very excited for Louisiana. I am. My God. I miss my soul food. I really do. I'm very excited. I'm going to get so fat by the time I get to the other end of Louisiana. I'm going to get so fat. I swear to you guys are going to watch me put on 30 pounds in just a couple 100 pounds. Etsa goes, it's the best. I have so much family there. Oh, do you really? Okay. Anyone want to give me a ride across the anywhere? Because I have to make this distance. Like, I can't keep taking pace at this rate. Like, I used to make it across the country in like 3, 4, 5 days. So this whole couple of months thing is driving me insane. Literally. Can we chat on WhatsApp? I don't use WhatsApp. See, the people that I talk to, we have like stuff with our phones where you could reach out internationally. You don't need WhatsApp. Fonzie, thanks for the hearts, dude. No, but you can catch me outside since you're gonna be like a 12-year-old girl. Esther goes, I'm in Seattle. I know you are. So you got family down in Louisiana. Just tell them about me. Spread the word. Aiko, thanks for the hearts. Yeah, poor Aiko getting reamed out. And I don't think that's even who I was talking about. Or and I don't even know. Like, realistically, I don't have any confirmation that any of this was like, I really don't know. The whole time I'll be fake and I wouldn't even know. I don't actually care, thankfully. But
AB, welcome to broadcast. Aiko's mad. She's mad at me. What are you mad at me for? What did I do wrong? See, it's always the guy. You ladies do whatever the heck you want wrong, and then you turn around and you think it's a guy's fault. Your mistakes are your mistakes. I ain't owning them for you. I'm not. That's it was these comments. Oh, that's cool. I don't know what you're talking about. I block them and I move on. I don't deal with that. Joker, welcome to broadcast. What's up, Mr. Man? And I hope you guys keep good attitudes, because I can tell you if you start getting bad attitudes, I will live stream less, record more, and you will see less of me. I know you guys like sitting on these broadcasts, but I will say if things start to go in that direction, I'm going to lose that privilege, because unlike before, I'm not going to just sit here and take that anymore. I'm really not. I'm just going to go make that money, and you guys can hang out with me when I let you, because I start valuing my time, treat it with respect. That's who goes, me? Well, yeah, we don't even have to bring it up. We don't have to mention it or something negative said. Just block it, move on. Uh-oh, we got e-girl competition. What time is it? Yeah, I'm going to wait a few hours. Like 4 or 5 o'clock, I'll probably get out there. Start finding sign or something. But I'm going to sit outside for a little bit. So you guys are coming with me, obviously. Okay, and I think I should be able to maintain Wi-Fi out here. Oh my gosh, I'm like half asleep and talking babbles. Just sit right here. I just have to check my background. That's why I'm deciding. The way I'm deciding. And it seems like no matter what direction I go, it doesn't matter what background I have. So here we go. Oh, and there's a little motel right there, and everybody gets paid tonight. If anybody wants to put me up in a motel or a hotel tonight, that would be incredible. It'd be so nice to actually get some sleep. It's actually around 11 o'clock right now, which is checkout for most places, but also they kind of sometimes will let you in at 11. So if there's anybody that wants to help out with a hotel room, that would be absolutely awesome. And I will tell you also is if you guys start like complaining and if you start doing the whole passer, this is what happens. Like when things start going far and getting better, people start getting this weird greedy attention type thing going on. Like in my broadcasts, in real life, and I don't do it. I really don't do it. Like I will scale back. I'm not kidding. I will start blocking. I will start scaling back. I don't care what it does to any of it. I am not losing what I do. I'm not sacrificing it for anybody or anything. So just remember that when you're making your choices or efforts, how you talk with me. Don't like get expectational. Like, I've been watching for this. I don't care. I'm gonna be straight with you. I am cold as ice when it comes to this. This is my thing. It's not our thing. It's my thing. I've been doing it for a long time. So if you're in, you maintain that respect. But if you're not, be ready for a block. Because like I said, you guys matter to me, but don't forget that I'm doing my thing. And that if you're not being supportive, I can't have you around. And even if you make me unpopular, I'm still going to maintain that fame, and I'm still going to build a career and have a decent amount of financial success. I don't care if I look good or bad. So you're not hurting me if I look bad, because I'm still going to fuck chicks, make money, and live a good life. And I won't have time to pay attention to what most people have to say about me, good or bad either way. So whether they're saying something good or bad, I'm not really going to care. Space Cake, welcome to the broadcast. Would I still say the iPhone? No, it's the only one that I have. I just want to see what you're going to say.
But no, it's my iPhone. Can't send you an iPhone. You wouldn't want this iPhone anyway, trust me. Karen Joy, welcome to the broadcast. Brianna, welcome to the broadcast. Spiel Chill, awesome. Zach Weber, welcome back. John Trayers, welcome to the broadcast. How are you, John? Long time no see. But I gotta get something to eat. I'm starting to get cranky. I'm starting to get hangry. Nice and hangry. Excuse me. Alright, give me 2 seconds. Yeah. Alright, my buddy wants to get me a few Sammys. Give me a second. Okay, I'm back. I feel like you guys are probably getting bored of me. Are you getting bored of me? Oh, and I'm like totally single because, like I said, like if I don't even know what's, like, I don't care then. Like, I'm sorry, but like, I don't, like, I could have all the information, and I do. But if I'm not being told the truth, or if I got people trying to play clever with me, I just, like I said, there's a certain level of having my intelligence insulted that I sign off, you know? There's a certain level of disinterest that I never thought I could get to this level of disinterest with people that, you know, that I love, but I have, you know? Like, I love them, but they're pathetic. Straight up pathetic. And I don't have any interest. I just don't. It actually grosses me out. So, to think that I ever went there. So, do me a favor and let's just fucking sign off of that shit. And, what do you call it? Aiko, hit me up if you want. Can't give you my iPhone, but might be able to give you something else. But that goes, what? What? I mean, you could hit me up too. What? Listen, I'm not a player, but I want you guys to understand I'm not monogamous. Like, I'm not trying to be getting in a relationship. I'm gonna flirt with whoever I want to. And if y'all are like, well, you flirt with her, you flirt with me too, then what do you do? Well, if you want to, yes. If you're not on board and you are uncomfortable with me flirting with more than just you, then don't message me. But if you realize that I'm in the game, I'm doing my thing, and I'm gonna talk to whoever I want to, and I'm gonna choose to talk to whoever I want to, that's what I'm gonna do. I don't have nobody controlling me. I don't. She goes, I tried. Oh, you tried? I haven't got a single DM from you. Aiko always hitting me up. Aiko making me feel things, and I don't even hear from you. Where you at? David, what's up? And I appreciate your loyalty when we're on live stream, but like on the personals, you're never there. Like, where are you? Most women don't like that. That's why. Most women like this. They do. Most women don't like when you're talking more to one chick. Well, of course, those that are looking for a relationship, but those that aren't looking for a relationship usually don't mind unless they're like psychotically possessive and obsessive and controlling. So I'm not looking for any of the above, except for the part that it doesn't include a relationship. But if I'm not in a relationship with you, I'm not going to be like, who are you talking to? It's really weird. You know what I'm saying? Esco, welcome to the broadcast. Like, how weird is it to be like not in a relationship and be asking somebody who they're talking to? Like, who are you talking to asking me that? Like, who do you think you're talking to asking me that question? Esco goes, no, I just mean they like your attention on just them versus someone else, regardless of label. Oh, absolutely. But I mean, like I said, that's the price you pay. That's up to you. If you want to talk to me, then chill with me. We'll talk. But just don't be thinking about who else I might be talking to if it bothers you that much. Or just don't talk to me. You know, it's up to you. But like, I live my life the way that I live it. I don't make any excuses. I don't care. I don't have to explain myself to anybody. And if you're into me at that point, then you're into me, you know? And if it's someone who's trying to get my attention for a relationship or to like be more focused on them, then it's something where like you got to get my attention, you know, and that could be a tough thing to do. But, you know, I'm not, what is this person doing? They're like literally stopping halfway through the drive-thru. Like they're not even at the drive-thru, they're literally like, stopping right in front of the business. Really weird. Alabama. Typical. I'm saying how it is. Just watch it goes, I've seen you on, no, you have not seen me on Grindr. Okay. Just a little heads up, somebody did make a fake Grindr account of me, and no, I did not make a Grindr. I am not embarrassed if I did have a Grindr, but I don't have one. I just want to make you guys aware that if there is a Grindr out there in my name, I do not have a Grindr, or like with my face on it, I do not have a Grindr, and I do not have nudes out there. I don't. God's honest truth. I don't have any nudes out there. I don't. Pretty welcome to broadcast. Jay, what's up? Let's go tell you. I was joking. Oh, well, there's some new info for you. It goes, don't gotta lie. I'm not. I'm telling the truth. How do you know what it is? How do I know what Grindr is? What do you mean, how do I know what Grindr is? Who doesn't know what Grindr is? God bless you always, brother. Thank you. Why? Who doesn't know what it is? What are my plans for the day? I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna eat some Sammys, maybe some hash browns. I'm gonna let my foot heal up. When midnight comes around, my buddy's probably gonna give me a hotel room for the night, unless there's anybody that's up for helping me get one now. But I'm probably just gonna try to like relax and rest up. Wi-Fi is a little in and out. I can't help it. Weather is awesome. Yes, it is. Yeah, it definitely is. Sam's. Oh, that's cute. Aiko goes, oh, this is kind of cute. Like, that's an Aiko, or like, it's kind of cute. Where are you currently? I'm in America. Where are you? What? I'm in America. Yo, I love it when some chick sees me act weird and they're like, oh my God, you're cute, but you're acting weird and I don't know what to do. And that's just happened. Like, there's this young lady, fuck's wrong with me? There's this chick that just drove by and she's like, And I was like, I'm in America. And she's like, ah. But she's like, at the same time, he's so cute. What do I do? I'm just like, how much is a room? Let me see. It's like $100. $100. A room for the night is $100. It's like $85, but $100 pretty much covers everything. Because then they're probably going to want a deposit too. But asked and answered. So you know what I should have done was that chick on the bus. I should have gotten her number, and then I could have gotten a motel room here tonight, and I've been set. I've been freaking set. But at the same time not, because I have to admit, like, when I find somebody attractive, I feel really bad. Like, I don't want to, like, you know, take them to a motel room, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like they deserve better. But I feel like they would suffice if it meant we had sex. We all could pitch in for a room. That would be cool. Very cool. Astra, welcome to the broadcast. It's a home run. Yeah, I got a major splinter, but it doesn't hurt. Dude, I can't get my nails clean. This is like disaster mode. I don't even know where I'm at. We got like regular people walking around. Like, what's going on here? I don't even know where I'm at. I don't even know. 241 in the broadcast. I know that. Very cool. But yeah, I got to get a freaking room. Because that's, I'll tell you what, that's where I feel like I'm supposed to be right now, is sitting in a hotel room. Maybe, because I got like $200 on Amazon, maybe I can find someone that would take like $100 Amazon gift card and put me in a hotel room. Yeah, that would be a really good idea. Yeah. For like $100 and just, obviously do the other thing. Alright, I am gonna shut down and go over to, I'm telling you, this person's weird. I don't know what they're doing. Well, they're cute. Still weird. Just the way they were pulling around and stuff. I don't know what they're doing. But if they want to link up, come pick me up. I'm not complaining. I'm of age. TR, welcome to the broadcast. I'm going to shut down this broadcast. I'm going to go over to Clapper. Same username on Clapper. And it's an app you can download if you don't have it. I'm going to go live over there. So bye for now. Don't forget to follow. Pia, thank you for the beans. Palmyra, thank you for the bean. Essa, thank you for being active. Palmyra, Aiko, Emily. Yeah, and there's no more baby mama drama or none of that. Like I said, I'm totally moved on. Like, for real, for real. I haven't had sex with somebody last night or 2 nights ago or something like that. So, I'm done. I'm ready to move on. Falling asleep sitting at the table. But I don't really know what to do as far as, like, where to go. I can't afford a hotel room. I can't fall asleep at Dunkin'. I seriously don't have anywhere to go, and I can't stay awake. In a few seconds. Yeah, my toe is broken. No, that would hurt way worse if it was broke, if that part of it was broken. Wow, that's some thick bone. That's not broken, that's thick. Mother Lode, welcome to the broadcast. Who else we got? Hey, everybody. Hello, everybody. Okay. Sorry, I don't know what to say. I'm so tired. Well, thanks for stopping in. Ow. Oh my goodness. Hi, Human. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. I am desperate for a hotel room or just somewhere to sleep. But I am on empty. I am tapped out. I am in pain. Oh, I am in pain. That's what's up. Connie, welcome to the broadcast. Chanced. What happened now? She goes, yo, just what I'm saying. You copping an attitude. I'm going to give you one more chance. One more. I shouldn't even give you one more, really. I should just be like this and do what I got to do. Um, like, people get too comfortable with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's really what it is. They're like, that's not an attitude. It's an attitude. I just don't do it. The way you treat yourself, the standard you set for yourself is the standard people around you are going to set for you. You know? And I don't even take that much attitude. Not from a fan. I don't. Not somebody that I'm like a fan that I'm sharing my personal life with. Absolutely not. Daily Christmas reminder. Thank you for the reminder. Maria, welcome to the broadcast. She was already throwing out some manipulative conversation, you know, coming out with we and whatnot. I was like, who's this we you speak of? Yes, Christmas Chris. Thank you, Christmas Chris. I'm glad you're here. Sorry. Yes.
You have a good day and a safe travels wherever you may go.
Thank you. It was nice meeting you. Tracy, welcome to the broadcast. So yeah, at least I have somewhere safe to just chill out until I figure out where I'm gonna do, where I'm gonna go next. Um, but anyway, whoop. Da, 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 da. What's up, Simon? Alfonso? Uh, Cruder, welcome to the broadcast. Tracy, Mary, Joe, Myra, Connie, Chanced. How are you? Yeah, I gotta find somewhere to sleep. I about good. How are you? Um, Alright, I'm gonna shut. But I'll talk to you guys soon. I'm so tired. Just message me. Also, if you're ever dealing with something somewhere, I'm not, but like I guess at a certain hour, they literally shut down the outlets on the outside of some of these businesses just to keep people from plugging in and charging up, which is crazy, but it is what it is. But like I said, at the same time, certain aspects to it that are good, but certain aspects to it that aren't, you know, like it's like people don't use their full brains around here. They're like, if we shut off the outlets, then the homeless people will not sleep here and they cannot charge their phones. You're right. They're going to go sleep someplace way worse that they cannot be instead of just somewhere they shouldn't be. And then tomorrow morning when their phones are dead, they're going to come into your business and annoy the living hell out of your customers, begging them for money and food. So while you think you're doing a smart thing by shutting down your outlets at night, all you're doing is forcing the homeless into places they cannot be, that they're not going to get caught for because no one's going to find them. And they're going to end up finding things that belong to you that they shouldn't, that they're going to take and keep. I've seen it. Kind of deal with it all the time. And they're also then going to turn around and in the morning when their phone is dead, come sit in your business the moment it opens and stay there till the moment it closes, charging up, using your Wi-Fi, and trying to gain your sympathies while selling drugs to your children. Did I mention the last part? So, solution? Dial it back. Let them sleep where the lights are, because that makes them far more easily identifiable. And just, you know, let it happen. The more that you guys are trying to like compartmentalize a situation that's going to solve itself, the easier you're making it for them to keep getting away with what they're doing. Hello. So if you really want to protect, as kids are passing me by, if you want to protect your kids, leave the lights on, leave the chargers on, let the homeless go gather where there are lights and where they're easily identifiable. And instead of them having to go find places that are dark and creepy and where they can meet up and get away with stuff they normally wouldn't in the light, and then turn around and be harassing you the next day all during the day. Plus, them not getting sleep at night is, thank you, one of the biggest reasons why they come and harass you at your business during the day. And I'm giving this perspective because I think a lot of people just don't get this perspective because they're not living this life. Having lived this life, I'll tell you, two things they do that's really, really annoy you, right? Number one is they come and they charge up at your business and they stay there for hours. Number two is they'll go to the park and they'll fall asleep and they will cover the whole park. The homeless will cover the park and be sleeping all over the place. And the people that are paying taxes don't even get to enjoy what they're paying for. And why is that? Because they don't have anywhere to sleep at night. So they wander around during the night, and then during the day they come and they sleep and they take up all the spots that are meant for people that are actually paying for the areas that these people are getting to sleep for free, and they're not being trespassed because there's 12, 14, 16, 18, 25 of them. And then the cops don't know what to do because you chase them off that property and they're going to turn around and go places that are even worse for them to be. But like I said, it all starts with these businesses that think they're doing a smart thing by shutting off the outlets at night in places where there are lights. Leave the outlets on. Let the homeless be easily identifiable. They're in then a position where they cannot get away with a whole lot more that they're doing when they're forced to find places in the dark. And during that wandering in the middle of the night, what they're also doing is finding your property and stealing it. And the crime only gets worse. The crime rate only goes higher. And how do I know that? Because as we speak, I don't do the crime thing, obviously, but I'm in a position in my life where I'm not financially doing all that great. So I'm having to find places to put my head down. And a whole bunch of the stuff that I see is exactly what I'm telling you right now. And if you don't want drugs in your kids' hands, make sure that you can identify the people that are doing that kind of thing. And it all starts with not giving them a chance to hide. But what you do is you're forcing them into this pattern of behavior that's actually more lucrative for them. You're trying to cut them off from resources, but what you're really doing is causing them to become more innovative. And then they turn around and they mix that with the lifestyle they live. And before you know it, you don't have Boy Scouts riding their bicycles down the road. Need I say more? And why do I care that much? Because I finally found something I could say in a way that makes sense, that could be helpful. So, if you appreciate what I'm saying, let me know. If not, I'll shut up. But I've just, like I said, I'm just, after being stuck out here every now and again, I'm sick and tired of just seeing how things go. And then the communities will complain about things not going the way they want them to. But I guess just because they've never been homeless or whatnot, they don't understand what to do. They don't understand how to get rid of these kind of issues. And even on top of it, I bet you if I go to take a pee right now, it's going to be locked. $5 says this door's locked, which they think is absolutely ingenious, when what they could be doing is leaving the bathroom open. These people come into the bathroom and they're right where you want them, and then you catch the people doing the drugs, and you catch the drug dealers because you know they're geniuses, so they're going to do it right in the bathroom. But instead, you force them onto the beach where there's cops, not cops on the beach, and they're not getting caught. And like I said, then you guys wonder how things are going south. Well, there's a little bit of advice, a little something you might be able to do about the situation. And even worse then is with this bus route, you know, and the bus route literally comes right to the park, and it comes right to where there's the Walmart and all the main hub of everything, where it's supposed to be a little more of a private setting. And we're inviting all this traffic in of people that are bringing drugs into the area, and then shutting things down at night, thinking that's a clever thing to do because you guys aren't familiar with the patterns of these kind of people. And that's exactly how they're getting that field advantage over you, is you guys don't know how to handle the people that are doing the drugs or the patterns that they have in a societal fashion. So they come over to this side of the bridge, they know exactly what to do to get away with what they're doing. And the kind of things that you guys are doing as far as what you shut down at night actually gives them a leg up, whether you realize it or not. So like I said, if you have any questions, anything like that, hit me up, send me a message. I don't play games when it comes to this kind of stuff, because like I said, you see kids riding down the road and what's it called, Boy Scouts, and that's awesome. But how much longer is that going to last when things are going this way? 4 or 5 years ago, it was totally normal around here. Now it's like a cesspool, and I'm totally disappointed because I came here for a good time, and the only thing I found was not what it used to be. So like I said, if you have an interest in trying to protect and defend your community, hit me up. If not, and everyone's just going with the flow and, you know, not caring, then whatever. Either way, it's not my problem, but I figured I might just put some feelers out there and see if you guys want to work something out. Have a good night. Oh, and things did work out tonight, by the way. I'm leaving the property so I could go sleep somewhere and I don't have to have more people's jobs on my conscience. Because like I said, I could put my head down here, but they give issues. It's not really a problem for me, but like I said, I would end up having to do what I do, and I'm not in the mood. I got enough on my plate. But what I'm saying to you is, if you deal with people who say that they're nice to the homeless and this and that, do me a favor. See what happens when you take away their nice, cushy life. See how they act. You'll find out real quick what their real character is. Do not ever trust somebody based on their character within whatever lifestyle they have. Like, if they got like a cushy lifestyle, do not trust that they're just good people. Because when you have things to keep you comfortable, it is way easier to be nice. Okay? Now, are they being their real selves? I'm gonna be straight with you. No, they're not. They're not. People that are being their real selves, you wanna know who someone really is, strip away everything they have, and you will find out who someone is.